This is Best Practice in Canvas, also known as 10 Tips for Teaching Online by Kelly Sells. Growing with Canvas. In this set of online modules, the basics are covered. It's enough to get you up and moving with Canvas and starting to use different pieces of it. But there are a lot of bells and whistles in Canvas that you can totally grow with as a teacher. This presentation are 10 tips for teaching online using Canvas. They're little things that you should know that are really, really nice to know, but they're not big enough to go through and use for an entire training. Tip number 10, preview it. We've all had times before where we thought we went through and uploaded something the right way, only to have the students look at it and say, I don't see what you're talking about. Canvas has this really cool feature where you can go through and preview it. In order to do this, go to the course you're working in, go to the home section up here, and over here you have something called Student View. Click on it and you can actually see what your students see. To go back, all you have to do is click Leave Student View. Tip number 9, make it a habit. Set aside time each day to make sure your Canvas course is up to date and working smoothly. If you don't do this every day, believe me, your students will. Choose a home page. The first time I was told this, it sounded like the silliest thing in the world to me, but it's really one of the best things you can do. To go through and choose a home page, you're going to open up the course you're working in. You're going to come over from the Home tab, you're going to come over to the right side, and you're going to choose a home page. Now, if you go through and choose Course Activity Stream, you're going to see all of the different announcements you've made, as well as the assignments that are there. You can also go through and choose to have the course modules pop up, an assignment list, or a syllabus. All you have to do is choose Save, and give it a second and you'll actually see everything that's going on in your course right away. Login cards. Let's be honest. How many of us have our usernames and passwords written down somewhere at home? The kids are not going to be much different. If they have multiple usernames and multiple passwords, expect them to get locked out of something at some point in time. The easiest way to combat some of this is going through and having login cards. Discussion boards. Now, this does lead into the next thing, which is netiquette, but we'll get to that in a moment. To go through and do your discussion boards, again, open up your course, and on the left-hand side, it says discussions. You can go through and click Add Discussion, and talk about just about any topic you want. It functions very similar to the way that assignments do. You type in a title, you type in what you want the kids to talk about, you come down here and choose Allow Threaded Replies or Users Must Post Before Seeing, which is sometimes really, really awesome if you want to make sure that they haven't copied a friend's stuff. Enabled Podcast Feed, Graded, and a couple other choices if you'd like, and then you can hit Save and Publish, and you have a discussion board. Make sure you check on it at least once a day just to see what's going on. Netiquette. Many of the kids' first lessons in online behavior will come from your Canvas class. Remember, if you want them to do something in a certain way or act in a certain way, you need to teach them how you want it done. Encourage your kiddos. Use their names and cheer them on. A positive online community is just as important as a positive classroom community. Something else that's really cool in Canvas is also import from Commons. Think of teacher pay teacher, but put it into Canvas so that everything automatically pulls over and it's already formatted. That's what Commons is. And the number one tip for teaching online, be flexible. Computers crash, programs go awry, the internet goes down, the power goes out, and 27 other things you can't even begin to account for. Be flexible. Learn to take a deep breath. Teach the kids to giggle with you when things go wrong. And that's the best piece of advice I can give you.